And we are back in the game, folks. Welcome back to my channel. So actually, I thought about something, and I figured this would probably be the best map to test it, because we got loads of different terrain here. One, which tires have the best traction over a number of terrains? But more importantly than that, which engines put out the most torque? I don't know if you know what that means, but what I mean by that is essentially which engines can pull the most weight. So we have a number of different engines. We have a new engine to try out, actually. It's kind of an electric engine. If you know anything about cars, electric engines have the most torque compared to gasoline engines, depending on how you use them. They're like instant torque, essentially, right? So a comparable engine that puts out as much horsepower, or say that puts out as much torque as a V8 or something like that, that torque would be essentially instantly available on that engine. So we're going to see which one of these four engines here can pull the most weight. I'm pretty sure it's going to be either this one or this one. We're going to start something small and find a light seat. I'm going to make it build the lightest vehicle we can. 17 and a half. 17 and a half. Ooh, 50. Oosh. Okay, looks like... Oh, the VIP seat is a skin now. Interesting. That's new. Anyways, so it looks like we'd be fine with the go-kart seat, the car seat, or the motorcycle seat. Keep it simple, we're going to go to the go-kart seat. Now we're going to make this vehicle as light as we can. So we're going to go with just some grid blocks. This is purely a measure of the strength of the engine and not the car. So we're going to try to make this as light as possible. We're not going to factor in the weight of the car. The car is going to stay the same throughout the entire test, minus the engine. And we're going to choose the standard for now. We're going to choose the standard off-road wheel on grass, and we'll go to different terrains to see, once we figure out an engine and what the engine can pull on grass here, we'll go to different terrains and see if that changes. Hinge. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Hinge, hinge. Okay. Now we'll get some wheels on here. Wheel. And I've given some thought on how to do this. We're going to be dragging the weight. So I figured the best way to do that is going to be that there, like that. I figured the best way to do this would be some hinges. At 0 strength. We'll hook up like 4 of them. I'll put all these at 0 strength. That whatever we're dragging just falls. 0 strength. So I'm gonna figure out, like, I'm interested in what this dampen. We'll have to do a test to see what the dampening does too. Figure out what exactly that does. Probably be another video because I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm going to try not to make it an hour long, like my normal videos are apparently. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we're only going to do this with 50 kg weights. We're going to get that deep into it. I might add some 30 kgs just to kind of fine tune a little bit, but we're going to do this with the weight blocks. So let's do this with 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 100, 200 kg. So you can track up here, Vehicle weight is 64.9 kg, so it's 65 kg essentially. So we're going to throw in an engine. The Bulldog engine. Right in the back there. Okay. Now, simplest vehicle you can get. It does not pull 200 kg across the grass. It's because I'm going uphill. Let's go this way. Wow. Wow. I'm giving her all she's got and she ain't doing it. Okay. So 200 kg across the grass is a no. With the off-road tires. Hey, wow. Is this really that weak? I can't even pull 150? Can it pull 100? Okay, we can pull 100. Okay, is that another 30 on there? So right now we're at 100. 100 kgs. Can it do 100? It didn't do 150. If we had 30 more. Oh, it started to for a second. Are you serious? Oh, wait, I see what's, do I have a wheel going backwards? No. No, they're all going the same way. Okay. But you can see that driver's front is losing traction there, the way it's spinning like that. It's losing traction. I mean, are we moving? Are we moving? No, we ain't moving. Wow, that doesn't even pull 130. Okay, I gotta go a little bit deeper than this. 130, so it doesn't do 130. What else do we have here that weighs some stuff? What do tires weigh? 2 kg, 1.5, 15, 10, 25. Okay, so this is 115 kg. I can't even do 115 kg. What? There's no way. Okay. Across the grass, there's no way. There's no way. Shoot, you gotta be kidding me. Two and a half. 102 and a half. Okay. 105. 105. There's 105, 7.5. 107.5. Okay. 110. 110. Let's go to 115. So each of these is 5, or one stack. Two is 5 kg. So 5, 10, 15. So it's 100. 115. God, look at that thing struggle. $115. Okay, let's go to 120. 115, that's 120. Nope. Okay, 115. 115. Let's take off 2.5. See what this does. And that's a no. So the Bulldog on grass can pull 115 with off-road. Wait a minute. I mean, it's struggling. It's struggling. I'm gonna say if it can pull it reliably across a certain distance, we'll get once it reaches this deep grass, it's done. It reaches deep grass and it's done. Can't do it through deep grass. Okay, so through shallow grass, we're good. Barely. I mean, no. That's not reliably pulling it, because once we hit some deep grass, it's done. So that's less. It's not even 115. That's 110, 102, 112, 112 and a half. Yeah, almost in 110 too. Shut up. It's my game. Oh my god, it's so weak. Okay, let's go to a different terrain. Let's try sand. Okay, sand's no problem. Sand's no problem. Okay. So a big part of pulling heavy things is the traction you get too. If you don't got traction, you ain't gonna be moving, right? So it looks like we get better traction in sand than we do on the grass with this tire. Because now we're doing it, it's easy. Now it's easy. We can drag this thing all day. I gotta find some concrete. Where's some good spot for some concrete? Oh, I don't even know where some good concrete is on this map. We might have to go to a different map for concrete. But let's go to... So we got sand. We got grass. Maybe up here some concrete. I know these roadways are concrete. I know we got mud over here. Let's try some mud to see what mud does. Let's see what mud does. We're not going to start the treasure hunt. I expect this to do very poorly. Very poorly. You know, I think we're just gonna leave it to these wheels here. We're not gonna do it. We'll do a traction test later. We'll set a certain weight. They'll say, they'll give the vehicle like 2,000 kg or something like that, or maybe 1,000 kg or something, and see what the best is. Right now, I think what we're gonna do, just to keep this video a little shorter, is we're going to find the best traction spot for these wheels, which I think is going to be the sand, honestly. And we're going to see how much each engine can pull. Because, yeah. I feel if we went too far in depth, this vehicle could end up easily getting out of hand as far as time goes. But right now, in the sand, these wheels perform best in sand. So we're going to figure out, with these wheels, this vehicle combination on this terrain, how much weight each engine can pull. So right now is 115. Alright, 115, no problem. Let's go to 130 again. Will it do 130? Okay. Okay, 130 is good. $150? Okay, 150 is struggling a little bit. You know, why do I have hinges on here? We don't need hinges. We honestly don't need hinges. Because we're just going straight, right? Okay, so 150. There's 200. 200. No. Mate, no. Doesn't look like it. You know, I should design a sled pull. So the more... I don't know if that would, the physics would work in that game. Because the way those work is you have a weighted box that starts in the back, right? And then as you move forward, that box moves forward and puts more weight on the front and the tongue of the vehicle, making it harder to pull. It also, at some point, digs a shovel, like a blade, like a plow, into the ground and starts digging into the ground as well, picking up more weight and making it even harder for the vehicle to pull it. So I don't know, with the way Trailmakers works, I don't think that's a good, valid method to see. If that would work. But yeah, 200 kg is going to be a no. So let's try 150. Let's try 170. My dogs are being super playful right now. 170? 170 is not it. Sorry, that'd be 180. 180, my bad. Now let's go 50, 55, 60, 70. There's 170. Sorry. 5, 10. So 100, 150, 155, 60. That's 165. This is 165. And it's still... Yep, nope, not 165 is not it. 160. Let's try 160. Well, I mean, it's pulling it. It is it. No. We're going to say no on that. All right, take another 2.5 off. So we're now at 150, 155, 157.5. Nope. We are at 155. 155, and this thing is struggling. But 150 looked fine. Isn't that weird? 5 more pounds just puts this thing like out. I mean, we're kind of pulling this. We're making some forward progress. But man, that's... You can kind of see we are making some type of forward progress here. But it's not anything to really... You can see the track we're pulling through the sand. Look at that. You see it? You see the track we're pulling through the sand right there? Barely. Barely. Okay, that's funny. Definitely tell we're not going in a straight line, but that's alright. Alright. So this is 152.5. Okay, I'm going to call this 152.5. 152.5 is what we got for the Bulldog engine on sand. The best possible traction you can get with these tires, it looks like. You know what? Let's go to a different map. Let's go to a different map. We're gonna go to the Danger Zone map, and we're gonna see, because Danger Zone map has sand and pavement. So we're gonna use the pavement and see if these tires do any better in the pavement. Danger Zone. We know grass ain't it. Grass definitely ain't it at all. Excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. Cats are eating breakfast. The dogs have already eaten breakfast. I'm getting stared at by Reese right now. He's just staring at me. Oh, he wants attention. You want some lovin's, buddy? Yes, you do, you puppy. And here comes Coda. Oh, there we go. Okay, Coda wants attention too. Coda gets attention too. Hello, buddy. How are you doing? Okay. You good puppies. Okay, back to work. Go lay down. That's okay. Goodbye. Hello again. Jesus Christ, dog. I don't think my dogs get any attention at all, do they? None. No attention at all. Okay, go play. Okay, let's go down here. I didn't say that vehicle. Oh, hey, look, the Corsair. We're not playing with that right now. Reese agrees. Okay, let's go blueprints, history. This guy. Okay. Thud. Alright, so 152 and a half. Man, that's a struggle. That doesn't look any different than the sand. But we get a clearer picture. Okay, so we're going to say pavement is our test. Wait, now we're... Pavement or sand? I don't know. Man, look at those hinges bouncing. I mean, we got more forward motion on the pavement, I think, than we did in the sand. Sand, we're struggling to move this on the sand. Let's go up to 105. It's 155. Yeah, see, we're moving more now. Yeah, 200 is just too much for this one. 200 is just too much. Interesting. Reese is watching Achilles eat his breakfast right now. It's kind of cute. Well, I can also use these too. Those are 10 kgs. There's 5 kgs. $155, huh? Okay. On pavement, with off-road standard tires you get, the Bulldog engine, the lightest vehicle you can build. I'm sure I can make this lighter if I wanted to, but with this vehicle configuration, we're going to say Bulldog engine, pull 155 kg. Right here. 155 kg. Okay. So now, let's go to the next engine. So this one has a power of 333. This has a power of 500. 1700 power and 3333 power. So, is that a measure of horsepower or is that a measure of torque? That's what I'm curious about. Because if that's a measure of torque, then this should be able to pull more weight, the most weight, out of all these engines. This one should pull a little bit more than this one. But I have a feeling this is more of a measure of horsepower than torque. So let's find out. Let's put our 155 pounds of weight back on here. We're going to do it this way. Actually, no, we're going to do the weights still. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do 155. Let's see what it does. We'll start at the bare minimum of the last engine. Okay, here's 155 pounds. So this weighs 30 kgs. What am I doing? This is 9.37. That's a really weird number. 9.37 kg. Really? Okay. What they base that off of, I wonder. Okay, ready? And electric engine. Pfft. It's like not even a contest. It's like it's not even. Yeah. Okay. I think we can go a lot higher than that. Okay, let's do this in rows of 4, so we're doing 200 at a time. It's 200. I'm gonna add another 200 to this. There's 2, 4. There's 400 kg. It kind of pulls to the side a little bit. It's still pulling it though. I guess that's okay. I guess we do need steering hinges so I can control myself. So hold on. Okay, let's do the 155. I don't think it's going to make any difference with the hinges on there because they don't add. They add what, half a kg. I don't think it's going to make any difference, especially with them being on the front. But we're going to do this real quick, just to make sure. 155 with steering hinges. What are my dogs doing? Weird boys. They have like a sliver of a rope left. Like a sliver of one of their pole ropes. And they're trying to argue on who gets it more. Okay. 155 still works. So this is going to be our configuration with the hinges so we can at least control where we're moving. Electric engine. We were at 400, 200, 400, 600. Let's go 800. 800 kg. 800 kg. Huh. It really wants to pull. So 800 kg. Perfectly fine. Let's, instead of doing it this way, actually, let's stack them up on top of each other. See if that makes a difference. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000. 1,000 kg. Still, we are fine. Whoops. Until we stop. Okay, 1,000 kg. 1,200. 1,400. 1,400 kg. I mean, it's still doing it. This might get too tall though. 1,400 kg. Okay, we're gonna have to do a double stack of this. So let's see if this still pulls. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 1,400 kg. Still, no problem. 1,400 kg. Okay. $1,600. Ooh, there's a limit right there. 1,600 kg. Okay, let's take off 50 at a time. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 50. 15, 50. $15.50. No. 1,500. What are we doing? What are we doing? Look at those front wheels pulling off the ground. You see them? Look at that thing squat. That's kind of cool, the way that does that like that. I mean, that mimics real physics. That makes me wonder if lowering the hinges so they're all the way on the ground would make a difference, you know? Because right now, we're only really getting traction on those back wheels. That's it. I mean, we already did the test with the... I'm not going to sit here and do that. That's another video. I mean, it's creeping forward. But that's now. Take another 50 off. So now we're at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 50. 1,450 kg. Okay, it's moving that. 1,450 kg. Alright, 1,450. Let's go back to adding our 5 kg weights here. 1,455. 1,455. Okay, it's doing 1,455, okay. This is another 10 kg, so this is 1460. 1460 looks okay. I'll turn around. We're gonna go 1470. There's 1470. 1470 does not look good. Okay, let's go 1465. 1465. What do we got? Says nope. 1465 is too much. Okay, 1465 is no. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 50, 60, 2.5. 1462 and a half. It's crazy that 2.5 kilograms can make that much of a difference. Take out the 2.5 kilograms and test out the 1460 again. In this direction, we'll go aiming this way a little bit. I mean, now it's not doing it. It did it this way. Is this a slight downhill grade, maybe? Oh, now it's not doing it. If you can't do it consistently, that doesn't count. It's got to be able to do it consistently. So let's take off this and add a 5 on there. So we're now at 1455. Okay, 1455. It's doing it consistently. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. 1455 is not the number. 1400. Jeez, seriously? Oh, okay. Alright, so there's 1430. Okay, we're getting the pull on 1430. 1430. Is it consistent? Vehicle settle. Hmm. 1430 still isn't getting a consistent pull. Straight down to 1400. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. Okay, so 1400. 1400. I mean, it's doing it. It's pulling it. It's pulling it. It's inching along. Okay, we're gonna call this one at 1400. The Triton engine can pull 1400 kg. So that's quite a bit of difference between. That's a large difference between torque between our two engines. That's a huge difference. Because I say like 150 for this one, 155, and this one's at 1400. 1400 between these two. 155, 1400. That's insane. Okay. Time for what I think, honestly, is going to be our most powerful engine. I'm running this right at 1400. I mean, this engine itself is almost 60 kg. So that's going to put a lot of weight. It's almost double the weight of the Triton engine. Almost double the weight of the Triton engine. What the hell is going on out there? So we're going to see. This is going to put a lot of weight on these back tires. I almost feel like I want to put some weight on the front, but no, we're not going to do that. Just like this. 1400 kg test with the raw engine. Slow start. Like it was nothing. It's just, yeah, whatever. I'm fine. Let's just drag this around. Whoa. Alright. Let's get over on these side of the signs. Screw you, signs. Danger. Okay, slow start. And... whoa, what is this? It's struggling? See, that's a testament to grip right there. If you ain't got the grip to pull something, you ain't gonna move it. See, it's trying to, but it loses traction. It loses traction. Wow. I would not have thought about that. But once it gets going, though. Alright, so it's pulling. Okay, so it's doing 1400. It's sliding to the side a little bit. Okay. Not a big deal. Okay, as long as we don't lose traction, we are doing okay with 1400. Okay, 1400 kg. Is that another? Let's go to 1500. 1500 kg. I don't think this is going to pull much more than this. Well, see, now we got a good start on that one. Got a good start. So 1500 kg. I'm slipping a little bit. Okay, 1500 kg. Okay, hold on. 1500 kg. mean, it's doing it. It was doing it. $1,500 kg, come on. Don't get shown up by an electric engine. You big diesel. You big diesel. You're a diesel engine. You should be able to pull this no problem. You got this. You don't got this. You cannot pull 1,400 kg, 1,500 kg reliably. Wow. Who would have thought that? Alright, so let's go down to... Sorry, that was 1,600. This is 1,500. This is 1,500. So, yeah, I can't pull 16. Let's try 15. Feels just fine at 1,500. Not that big of a jump between the two engines, huh? We had a huge jump, and then we have a tiny jump. Yeah, okay. So we're at 1,500. So, do your guys' cats just randomly scratch at the walls or something? Not like as a scratching post, but like he always likes to go to a wall or something, just kind of paw at it. He's not really like digging in. He's just like pawing at it. I don't know why he does that. It's really, what do you have in your mouth? Just your bone. Okay. If you have a German Shepherd or any dog that's a really heavy chewer, because Reese will destroy anything and everything. Literally anything and everything. This is 1,550, by the way. 1,550 kgs. But anyways, Reese will chew through anything you put in front of him. Even the Kong, those super heavy duty ones, he destroys those in like a week. Regardless, like in a week they're done. Okay, 1,550 looks okay. Let's try 1,560. But when he was a puppy, we decided to buy him some Nylabones. And I've heard some, Nylabones are bad now, blah, 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 right? If you watch your dog and you're paying attention to what he's doing, right, they're fine. He has yet to destroy one of those things. He has one from when he was still a puppy, and he chews on it every day. Little bits and flecks fall off of it occasionally. But, yeah, look at those front tires spinning. Oh, and we are done. This might be a, okay, so 1,500, I say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 1,560. So 1,560 is not it. 1,555. Yeah, but the Nylabones for him have been amazing. 1,555. 1,555. Let's turn around. I feel like this might be a slight uphill grade. Let's reset again. See, I have an advantage here because I have a controller. And I can kind of feather in the throttle a little bit. We're going to say 1,555. So we want to from 1,400 to 1,555. So only, what, 155 kg difference. Oops. Now, This has a power of 1700. This has a power of 3,333. But I believe this was probably built more for speed than it was for pulling. So I'm going to say this engine is not going to be able to pull this much weight. Yeah, we're just slipping. Nothing else has changed. Just the engine. And we are not moving this at all. I'm trying to let the tires grab. I'm actually really concentrating on this right now. No, we are not. Nope. I mean, it's shifting us to the side a little bit, but we're not pulling that. What happens if I just gun it? Nope. It is a no. So this will not pull that much weight. So we're at 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,200. 1,200. Okay, so I can kind of pull 1,200. Can I do it reliably? Let it grab some traction. Alright, so 1,200 looks fine. Can I do 1,400? $1,400? Wait, sorry. Wait, hold on. I think I screwed up. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's 1,600. Whoops. Okay, so here's 1,400. We get some traction. And we are pulling 1,400 kgs with this. As soon as we give any gas, though, it just slips. So 1,400 kg. Let those wheels grab. Maybe not 1,400 kg. This might be a little bit weaker than the Triton. So we're not going at 1,400 kg. 1,350. Sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1,250. We're at 1,250. Let's go back to 13. So this is 1,400. That's 1,350. 1,350. So here's the difference for you. I was able to give full throttle to all the other engines, right? Full throttle. And they pulled. No problem. This one, full throttle, it just spins the tires. However, if I ease into it, you see the difference? Ease into the throttle a little bit, and it starts pulling it, no problem. You let the tires grab up, and honestly, I think that's a tribute to trail makers and their development team understanding traction and weight, and this is a neat physics thing because it shows that it actually does matter in the game. Your traction does matter, just like it would in real life. This mimics real life physics right here. I don't know perfectly it mimics real life physics, but it mimics real life physics. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the boys are having an argument right now. So we're at 1350. It pulled that pretty decently. $13.50, $13.80. Oh, let's ease into it. Get our traction. $13.80. We got it. 1380s. Okay, 1380 is fine. $13.90. Oh, it wants to. It wants to. Come on. Come on. You can do it. It's not going to do it. 1390 is too much. Is that another 5? So 1380. 1385. 1385. Can it do it? 1385. Okay. $13.85. Okay. There's our $13.85. I think that's it for this this engine. 1,385. So it's kind of like what I thought, but not as drastic as I thought it would be. Obviously, this is the weakest engine. Pulls the least. This one pulls. These next three pull very close to each other. With this one being the weakest by a small margin, mind you, right? So the way they built these, this is more like a two-stroke engine out of like a moped or something like that, right? Like a go-kart engine, literally just like a go-kart engine. This is an electric motor, standard, probably like I don't know, like a Toyota Prius or something like that, right? Useful. Has a good power and torque range, pretty decent, right? This is more like a diesel engine out of a pickup truck, right? kind of like an F-250 or a Chevy 2500 or a Dodge 2500 or something like that, right? It's kind of like a 3/4 ton pickup truck. It pulls a lot of weight. It's not really fast, but it can pull a lot of weight. Your Dragon engine is more like a V8 engine out of a Mustang or a Camaro or a Corvette or something like that, right? It's powerful, it's got speed, it's got enough torque to move something if you need to get it moving, but it lacks the low end torque that your raw engine has. So your raw engine is going to start out slower, still have a good top speed, right? But it's going to start slower, it's going to move those wheels slower to allow them to grab traction first, and then it'll start pulling the weight. Where this engine, it will move a lot of weight, but you got to ease into the throttle, which is going to be pretty much impossible to do if you're playing on a keyboard. If you use a controller, as you can see, it's a lot easier to do because you can really concentrate on squeezing that trigger very slowly and getting it moving. So this does mimic real world physics as far as that goes. But I want to try one more thing. So we're at 1500 with our raw engine. I want to see, because Tank Tracks should give you more traction compared to tires, right? So let's do this real quick. Let's put 1500 kgs on here with the raw engine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It's 1500 kgs. Raw engine, right? Our Tank Tracks should be able to pull this. We're going to move these up just a little bit. Okay. Tiny little tank vehicle. It should be able to pull this weight. Let's ease into it. I am shocked. These will not pull that 1500. Are you kidding me? Are you? There's no way. These do not. Huh. We should have, unless they're mimicking. So if these are mimicking rubber tracks, these would by far have way more traction than for those off-road wheels, right? 100%. 100%. Way more traction. These are mimicking rubber tracks, right? I have a feeling what they did here is they mimicked steel tracks, right? I have a feeling they mimicked steel tracks. So if we go to the sand, I don't know how these will do on sand. Still no on the sand, huh? Do we have mud here anywhere? I don't think we have mud anywhere on this map, do we? We got rocks. We got rocks, but no place really. Let's go over here real quick. Let's go on some rocks. Go on some rocky terrain. Pull this over here. Huh. Ain't that something? Alright, folks. Well, I believe they are. I don't know what kind of treads they're mimicking on these Tank Tracks, but they apparently don't have as much traction on some surfaces you'd think they would have compared to a off-road wheel. Kind of shocking, honestly. Kind of. You know what? Hold up a second. I think I was going in the wrong direction. I think those ones were spinning backwards. Okay, hold up a second. Now it's both spinning the same way. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, no. Okay, I was right. Okay. Well, there you have it. Tank tracks do not have as much traction as off-road wheels. Weird. Definitely weird. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Like, subscribe. Keep trailing on. Keep having fun. Keep enjoying the game. Don't let anybody else get you down. Build whatever you want to build. The only thing I ask is don't be dicks. You know? Just don't do it. If someone's trying to build something, don't be blowing them up just because you can. That's rude. Don't be rude. Be nice. Play the game. Create to your heart's content. Someone wants to fight, ask them, right? If you want to fight, do a dog fight, blow people up, have tank fights, ask them first, okay? That's what respect is about. Making sure everyone wants to do the thing you want to do. So by all means, do that and have a good time.